Hey everybody, I'm Actors. Thank you all for the support on the last video. It was pretty cool to see how a Gucci belt can affect an outfit. If you haven't seen that video yet, there'll probably be a link towards the end of this video, so please go check that out. So my last video we did designer clothing, so let's get back to sneakers. And today of course I got something special. A couple weeks ago I bought these pair of Jordan 1 Breads. This is the 2016 band edition. These were extremely beat up when I got them, but I just recently got them restored and handed back to me. So without further ado, let's get into this review. This is the Jordan 1 2016 band, and here's why this is the most iconic Jordan 1.
We've come so far, but it wasn't without a fight. We share these scars, but they won't keep us out of sight. We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, 'cause we can have a good time.
First, some background on this sneaker. You don't know the big story behind these sneakers. Back in 1984, when Michael Jordan first wore these pair of sneakers, they got banned. Why? Because it didn't have enough white on it. So every time Michael Jordan wore these pair of sneakers, he got a $5,000 fine every game he wore them in. And guess what? He paid that fine, which I thought was insane, but you know what? These were really dope sneakers. And then Nike turned around and used that publicity from those sneakers and turned it into a marketing strategy. And thus, the Jordan line was created. Starting with the sole of the shoe, it's got an all red bottom using classic Jordan 1 technology to give you really great traction on your feet. This one has got original Nike branding on it, so we got a little Nike logo right there in the middle. Coming up to the midsole of the shoe, once again we got a very nice classic Jordan 1 midsole, which is that awesome all white plastic midsole that we're used to seeing on almost every Jordan 1 release now. Very classic, very iconic. Coming up to the uppers of the shoe, we have very nice tumble leather on that Nike swoosh, heel, top portion right here, and on the toe box. Super high quality, and that's pretty unique to this release of the Jordan 1 Bread. Other Jordan 1 Breads should just kind of have that smoothed out OG classic leather. This one decided to be different. But on the other portion of the shoe, we do have nice smoothed out leather. Pretty soft, really high quality. This is probably one of the best quality Jordans out there besides the shadow backboards. Back to the heel of the shoe, we got more of that nice red leather. Little patch right here, some black cutting in, and on top of that, even more red leather. This is not quite of like the OG cut we're seeing nowadays on Jordan 1s. I feel like since now they're giving us that OG cut on the leather, that maybe they should go ahead and give us another release of these shoes. That would be pretty dope to see. And coming to the middle of the shoe, we got an all black tongue right here, and it leads all the way up to the classic red Nike Air logo right there. I have the black laces on, and for the lacing of these shoes, I keep them loosey-goosey. I feel like that's one of the most standard looks of the Jordan 1. One thing you probably should notice on my pair of the Jordan 1, I had the wings logo completely redone, because when I got these pair, that was just completely scraped off and everything. So I had it repainted and sprayed with a matte finish on it, and they turned out pretty good actually. Shout out to my friend Leonie for that. Love you, dude. Now for the interior of the shoe, on the side right here of the heel, we actually got a nice little cute Easter egg. It's actually your sneaker size and the date that the Jordan 1 was banned. And then we get a nice well padded black mesh on the inside. And also for the interior, we have a white insole with a red Nike Air logo on it. But mine are so beat up that the red Nike logo was wore off, so I'm just gonna put probably a photo right here for you. And yeah, that really there all is to it to this sneaker. I got a really good price for them, so I couldn't pass it up. But it was really beat up. But to be honest with you, I don't really care, because the Jordan 1 is that special sneaker that you can just keep beating up, keep tossing around, and it still looks pretty amazing. Even with all the scrapes and scratches on the sneaker, it manages to keep its iconic look and also tell a really nice story, which gives the sneaker a lot of character. It's a really nice universal sneaker. You can wear this with a lot of outfits, and people will come to you dabbing you up for wearing this beautiful, iconic, legendary sneaker. Comfortability wise, this sneaker, it's a Jordan 1, so it's not that comfortable, but the soft leather and excellent materials does help out a little bit. So the Jordan 1 2016 bands, what do you think about them? Comment down below your opinion. Comment any more video ideas you would like to see. That can be sneaker, designer clothing, anything. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And last but not least, subscribe. Of course, I'm going to exit off with some on-repeat footage. So let's get to it.
We've come so far, but it wasn't without a fight. We share these scars, but they won't keep us out of sight. We're all